3 weeks of painting on only 5 dudes. Let's see it. Well, I mean, they look freaking spectacular as models, but still, for the future projects I need way better planning. And the idea of magnetizing. I have never done that before, and it took 1 week to get all of the tools and the magnets, and to get all of the knowledge by watching the videos on how to do it. More or less 1 week of time. My bad. I really wanted to do it. I have done it. It works. Hooray! But getting back to the process itself, after they got magnetized, I gave them a black primer coat, and then followed it as usual with a black Vallejo coat. And this is the point where I thought that I had the process nailed. Because looking at my previous attempts with black, I thought that a dark gray highlight would be ideal here. It was supposed to be a small delicate touch, a chef's kiss on the armor. So I went with this idea, and afterwards I started painting all of the details white. Now why would I do that, you might ask? As you all know or don't know, if you put paints on black, they look very differently than on a white undercoat. And I wanted a very vivid color that would differentiate with the black armor. Yeah, and good luck with all of those models. At my current painting speed, it would take a few days just to paint all of the details black and then correct all of the mistakes with black that I have done. Because probably I would mess up all of the highlights that I have done and even build some unwanted layers of white paint on the details that I don't need. Alright then, a change of plan. I spray painted the model that I was doing the details on with a black coat with the airbrush. And all of the rest of the models as well. And then I used a white ink through the airbrush to do a very dirty white coat on all of the details. So why did I did it, might you ask? Just think about it really quickly. Covering the white details of the armor would be way quicker with a black paint than painting all of the black details white. The models had a lot of red elements, so I also used the airbrush and a red paint to spray the red paint on those details. Then I started using the brush to give a base layer on all of the other elements. A very simple and quick paint scheme. Not many colors included here. So definitely a bone paint for all of the parchment papers, some purple for the weapon grips, and all of the ropes that they have on the models. Metallics, of course, some gold and some silver. And just a quick note here, guys, I don't know why, but the gold paint doesn't go really good on red. I had to do multiple layers of it. When I was doing it on the black paint, it went with 1 max 2 layers. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, now we come to the magic wonder juice. Nuln oil and Seraphin sepia. So the first one went for all of the silver elements, and the latter one for all of the gold elements and any other that I wanted to use on. Afterwards, as the washes were dry, I painted all of the armor panels black. It took some time, but I'm 100% sure that it would take more time to paint all of the elements white. So I was taking care of all of the elements. They all got 1, maximum 2 highlights. There are so many of them that you really don't need more. They will definitely stand out on the black armor. The white undercoat will really help with this. The colors will be really vivid and lively. Now came the probably longest part of all of the painting here, doing the edge highlights. They got a 1 thick layer with a dark grey blue and 1 lighter, very thin one with a lighter grey blue. And that was it. The model, or to be more precise, 1 body of 1 model was ready. This was a test run and it was done. Now I just had 4 other bodies to paint. And the arms, and the jetpacks, and the heads, and the bases. You see where I'm going there. Through the rest of the process I didn't change anything. I just switched the sequence with painting the armor and using all of the washes. I painted the panels black first and then I used them. Just a quick note, at the end I painted the bases, I gave them some grass tufts and they were ready. Let's go now to a quick video montage of me painting those models, and afterwards we will go to the finished effect. I hope you will stay along and we will see each other in a few minutes. Before we do it though, join the free discords, you plastic painting beasts. The link will be in the video description. I am there and I want to see you there as well. Do it! And those are the finished models. Pretty cool, aren't they? And of course, I don't mean the paint job. The models themselves are spectacular. Mwah. But I'm really happy with how they turned out. This was an awesome learning experience for me. In my honest opinion, they came out pretty fine. Nothing very spectacular, but a really cool tabletop looking squad. You have to think about it, but in my case, the magnetizing helped with the paint job. I could get into all of the nooks and crannies on the models. And this is definitely something to think about, but I really don't recommend doing it to a whole army. For me, example, it would extend the process by 30 to 50% of time, if you're a magnetizing noob like I am. So, what do you guys think? Leave a comment, I will really appreciate it. And of course, thanks a lot for joining me today. You are all great and I really mean that. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel, give a like, give a share, leave a comment, have a look at my Patreon and Instagram. Links to both of them will be in the video description, as well as to the Discord channel. And the Discord channel is free, you can go there and we can chat all day. Well, maybe not all day, but very often there. So, take care guys and see you on the next one. And as usual, don't forget, the Emperor protects.